You're the problem. You are the problem. The example that I've heard from Jordan Peterson recently, because I was watching his playlist or lecture series on the psychological significance of the biblical stories. And one example that wasn't there that I do remember was from, I believe, a cocktail party where they're just basically two people talking, and one of them was saying, I hope that there's something wrong with me. Sounds kind of pessimistic. And the person asked, why? And the same person answered, because if there's something wrong with me, then I can change. And I can better. I can be better. I can be better. If there's something wrong with the world, then I can't do anything about it. And I think that's the mindset you should be taking. And I should be taking as well. Because the thing is, changing ourselves is extremely hard. So what makes you think you can change the world if you can't even change yourself? That's arrogance. You're incredibly arrogant to believe that the world is wrong and you are right. That is arrogance, through and through. You are diffusing responsibility from yourself. You are relinquishing the power to change yourself for the better. By saying that the world is wrong, I'm right, you're basically saying, well, I can't do anything because I'm right, so the world just has to change to accommodate for myself. This mindset makes you think you can't do anything about it. And guess what? You're right. Because if you think you can't do anything about it, then, well, you won't do anything about it. If you believe that you can change, that it's your fault, then you'll do something about it. If you yourself don't have your life in order, instead of saying the world is wrong, look to yourself. Because you and 7 billion other people like you contribute to the world. And if you're a problem, most likely that 7 other billion people are also a problem. If you can't even change, how do you expect 7 billion people who are just like you to change? If you were better, then your life, and perhaps people in your life, would be better. And if everyone did that, then the world might be better. How do you change the world? You start by changing yourself. So many people want to change the world. At least I would like to think so. You have some great, grand ideas to correct things in the world. Well, maybe you should correct your own life. Make your own life a paradise. Before you take on the world. Maybe you should prove to yourself that you can change your own life. And then change the lives of those you care about. And then your community. And then your city. And then the world. Well, city from world, that's quite a big jump, but you get the point. It's hard to change yourself. It's incredibly hard to change other people to become better. It's unimaginably difficult to change the world. I think that if people were first focused on fixing themselves, the world would naturally become so much better. A lot, if not all, of the desires to change the world, to correct the world, comes from arrogant and naive thinking. Thinking that the world is wrong, they're right. These people are ignoring their issues. You are ignoring your issues. Change yourself. Fix yourself first. It is the least you can do to justify your existence in the world. And simultaneously, it's the best thing you can do and the most realistic thing you could do for the world.